Imagine you're on a path, just a regular path, but you can just consider it your spiritual journey on that particular path. Now, if you're going straight down that path, there are experiences on left and right sides, right? Consider one side, things you need to do, think about, ponder on, meditate on, practice in order for spiritual evolution. That's one side. And on the other side is the fun part, having an experience as a human, having experience of manifestations, having relationships, friendships, dealing with children, parents, neighbors, helping people, being selfless. I wanted to talk about these two different sides. So, or at least I've been thinking about it, so I just wanted to put a journal out there for myself to look back on. Imagine every day you sit down, you play some type of a meditation music where you can just sit and close your eyes. Do it with me. Let's do it. Close your eyes. Picture a shape or an object. You can picture a rose if you wish. I'll tell you what I'm picturing. I'm picturing a triangle that faces up. And then I'm going to picture a triangle right through that triangle that also faces down. So essentially a triangle that faces up and down, which is the symbol of heart center. Can you picture it? Pay attention to it. Pay attention to the details of the entirety of the symbol. One triangle on top of the other. One faces up, one faces down. The heart center. It's a doorway between the horns and the halo, the animal and the divine, the bottom three centers and the top three centers. Heart is the doorway. Can you picture it? Can you hold that picture? Pay attention to the details of it. You can put a color on it if you want. Green, ideally. goes well with it. You can relax and open your eyes again. Now imagine, why do that? Well, a few different reasons. It allows you to expand the powers of your attention span. Why is attention span important for spiritual evolution? It is exactly what you need to manifest. It is what you need to harmonize your centers. It is what you need to get the most out of your meditations. So essentially, it is the primary tool of your evolution. It is the primary tool of you healing yourself. Your attention. Imagine that your awareness is a bubble, and then within your awareness there are these attentions that you're paying attention to specific things within your awareness. So you laser focus on your breath, on your centers, and when you can practice 10 minutes a day holding a shape or an object in your mind, with music, no music, doesn't matter, you just stay focused, suddenly you start to sharpen that knife. You know, the tool, it's a tool that you can use to evolve, that you can use to manifest. You know, someone asked, I don't know if it was George Washington, I believe, once said that if you give me 4 hours to chop down a tree, I will use 3 hours out of those 4 hours to sharpen the axe. So he understood that if you have time, let's say you don't have, doesn't matter, let's not talk about time. You need to sharpen your tools. I made a video a long time ago that your magic wand is your awareness and attention. Now I'm telling you that if you can hold a shape in your mind for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, it'll change your life. Yes. It will help you evolve. It'll harmonize your centers. It'll cleanse your aura. It will heal you. And while all of those things are happening, the added bonus is that you'll be able to play with manifestations. You'll be able to bring in the experiences that you wish to have as a human, as you in this lifetime. So the goal of this video is to help you think about using your attention and visualization in combination to not only evolve spiritually, but to manifest and design your experiences. Will there be things that you manifest and design that show up to your door that were unwanted? Yes, of course. We are collectively experiencing this as well. There's a macro manifestations and then there's the micro manifestations. The micro manifestations are personal to us. The macro manifestations are the collective. If all of us become fearful at once, if all of us get angry at once, we will all have to then deal with wars and hate and death and savagery. The good thing is, it only takes square root of 1% of the population. Something like that. Was it the square root of the population? The square root of 1% of the population. To be able to cancel out the negativity, the hate, and turn that ship around towards positivity, towards love. I'm going to make a video about markers of how you know where you are in your evolution. I have friends and family that are shocked that I barely eat. A friend of mine from Europe, there were three of us, and she was surprised, and they were surprised that I never ate at the retreat. I would just munch on some eggs in the morning. I would never finish. Primarily, I would just have coffee in the morning, just mess around with an egg or something, just take a few bites at 10 in the morning, and then I would be done until the next morning, 10 a.m. And they were shocked that I wouldn't have lunch with them, I wouldn't have dinner with them, and I would just go for a walk instead. I would meditate instead. But when you really polish your tools, your awareness, your attention, and you harmonize your centers, you get to a place where the love and energy of the universe feeds you, takes care of you, heals you. I'm nearly 40 years old. I don't work out an hour a day, 2 hours a day. I work out maybe 10 to 15 minutes a day. I'm over 6 feet tall. I see in the mirror and I was like, I can still see my six-pack. And it surprises me. It's not a brag statement. It surprises me when I see people suffer that they can't lose weight. They're having trouble with their health. I wouldn't say it entirely surprises me. It's hard to relate to. You know? Because I'm sort of just letting life unfold. And people that don't resonate with me just leave. Some people will try to hurt me before they leave, but that's fine. The answer should always be love. You know, sometimes you'll have people hurt your feelings. Sometimes people will attack you. That's why I don't enjoy being in a spotlight anymore. I used to give speeches, even in corporate America, there has been many plays. I'm very comfortable with public speaking, giving speeches, breaking down ideas, concepts. I'm very comfortable with that, but I've realized that it takes away a lot of my time. And I like being silent. I like being in the woods, in the cabins. I'm thinking of visiting Himalayas for a few years. I have simplified my life a lot because there's nothing I want in this world other than just to evolve, because I don't want to come back. I think this is my last time. So I tried to put some journals out there. I tried to explain things as best as I know. While you pay attention to your awareness, your attention, while you do these practices, remember, pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions. If anyone judges you, they're not judging you. They're judging themselves. If anyone shows hate, they're just showing you what they have. It's not personal. If anyone is mad at you, they're not mad at you. They're just showing you they have anger in them. If anyone is blaming you for something, they're not blaming you. They're projecting. It's very hard to see that as a sleepwalker. It's very hard to accept that, because you'll come up with all kinds of excuses. That doesn't make any sense, blah blah blah. But you are all things. You are all things. Take care of yourself. It doesn't take that much to take care of yourself. It takes me 10 to 15 minutes a day to stay fit. I am the same height, I'm the same weight. My blood work shows the same things as it did literally 20 years ago. Same height, same weight, same blood work. I do a breath before meditation every morning. I do a breath after meditation. Every time I do a breath, it only takes one. It takes 5 seconds, I'm out, I'm gone. When I come back and I get plugged back in, I'll meditate for about an hour and a half. And then I'll do another breath. And then I'll go for a long walk. I'll think, I'll learn, I'll read. Life is so much more simple than people have imagined, that we have been taught. I've made my life very simple. I got rid of my house. I even got rid of my cars. I gave them to my brother. My house now belongs to my brother. My cars now belong to my brother. I just gave everything away. I own nothing now. I own nothing. I have nothing. The clothes that I have is all I got. And this journey is now the only thing that I want. The evolution, figuring out what else is possible. How much love is there? Is there more love? What can I do? What can I contribute? How can I share more? How can I learn more? How can I be more? So, on this path of spirituality, the spiritual journey, you can use the tool of attention, visualization and attention in combination, to not only evolve but to be able to manifest. And one day you'll realize that even manifestation is a distraction. When you're so whole, there's nothing to manifest. When you feel whole, there's nothing you want. There's nothing you need. Because you are everything. Let me know your thoughts.